Hello, everyone. My name is Stacey Yvonne. I'm with FANVERSATIONs. This is a very fun show. I've known Mighty Ducks for probably longer than you've been alive, but I love seeing this new kind of iteration. Starting with you, Brady, what's it like kind of being, it's the same story, it's the scrappy kind of underdog team. I know last season was about getting your name back, and this season is more about kind of proving that you deserve it. What has it been like?
It's been great. I mean, definitely this season, it's a very different ball game than it was in season one. I think there's a lot of new personalities that come into play, and a lot of new love interests and differences that play. And I think it's definitely playing well on camera, especially with all the diversity that's in the cast now and everything. A lot more challenges, and definitely within this high intensity camp, there's a lot of pressure to perform.
I love it. And Naveen being the new kid on the block, what's it been like kind of coming into this atmosphere?
It's been so great. Everyone was so welcoming and everyone's so talented. And I'm a huge fan of the Mighty Ducks. Like you were saying, I've known about it since I was really, really little. And so it's such an honor to be able to come on and join these guys and create, this show.
And Sway, I love, love, love your character. She's so cute. And I love that she has kind of all these pressures, but she just wants to play. She just wants to kind of find herself. What's her journey going to be like for this season?
I think what's so important about this season for her is finding that balance of her love for hockey, but also her love for her friends that she's just made and she's just found her spot in. But she has a really cool arc this season of figuring out who she is and and it's a sort of self-identity crisis that she goes through. She tries to be somebody she's not, and she tries so many different things, and she comes out of her comfort zone. I think that's what makes her really relatable this season.
Well, I love this grouping of people because, of course, we kind of get a little, drama triangle. There's a lot of people really trying to discover their priorities. And we'll kind of start with you, Brady, because a big part of it is you just want to be a better player. And you're like, we're in this place. But of course, there are all these obstacles. How is Brady going to kind of deal with that?
Yeah, I think Evan's definitely struggling in between the part of his friendships and also devoting his time to his passion, which is hockey. So Evan, when he gets to this camp, he's definitely taking it super serious and really wants to take his skills to the next level. And I think by leaving his friends for the meantime, Evan is pretty much showing that his main priority is hockey and he's not even worried about his friends. So I think he's kind of torn. He's got to make some rational decisions at a young age. So you'll see as the season progresses what decision he eventually makes.
All right. And Sway, when we talk about Sophie, she basically, like you said, she's kind of new to this group. And she basically is like, I want to do this. I want to be here. I want to be a part of this group, but the sports maybe might not be it for me.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I think she was just sort of hoping for an exciting, just relaxing summer now that her parents have sort of laid off of her. I say sort of because she was still sent a PSAT prep book.
Right.
So she's just hoping to have a nice summer with her friends that she's sort of just came into. She found her Don't Bothers last season. So I think she was really hoping for that and not hoping for this really super competitive idea because it sort of gives her flashbacks to when she was on the Mighty Ducks team. I think that's where the conflict is, and that's sort of where she ends up having issues with Evan, and then she finds these new characters like Jace and that she's able to take along on their journey. But I think that's what's really cool about her character this season.
Well, I thought that camaraderie was so cool, especially Naveen with you playing Jace, being really, really caught in the middle of being expected to kind of be this golden child and being expected to follow this path that you've been very clear, like, I don't want that, and trying to make your dad see it, but just getting more entrenched in it. Tell us kind of what is Jace's journey as we go throughout the season.
Jace starts out, and he's definitely lost his love for hockey. I think that he really does love the sport, but he feels like he's forced to be someone that he doesn't want to be. And I think that through Sophie helping him, he kind of rediscovers himself and who he wants to be. And he kind of conveys that to his dad or to Josh Duhamel. And by the end of the season, he kind of regains his love for hockey and he kind of becomes the person that he really wants to be.
All right. Well, I cannot wait to see, and I can't wait for others to see it. Thank you so much for taking time to talk with me.